Today is glass therapy day. So we just knocked out, I think it was about 50 or 60 coolers. We knocked out all the glass. All right, so here's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to have some fun. We need to knock this glass out of here before we recycle all these coolers. There's some really nice copper in the bottom of all these, so we're going to knock the glass out, pull the doors off, get the shelves out of the way, and rip out the cooling systems or the coils. So these guys get to have some fun this morning. We're going to use these hammers here, and we're going to bust a bunch of glass. What did you think about your work this morning so far? Was it fun? Did you enjoy it?
Heck yeah. Good time.
Was it really necessary?
Oh yeah.
Well, we got to recycle. We got to pull this stuff apart to recycle it, right?
Whatever you say, boss.
What do you think, Colby? You look like a bug. You look kind of like a bug.
You could have gone faster.
Yeah, well, everything could always go faster if you ask me. So let me ask you a question. You hear that?
Amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
It's art.
The glass is speaking to us. All right, guys. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so Logan Taylor and I have been doing this for a long time, and we still get excited over these jobs. A job like this, when it's so big, there's always a bunch of scrap, and there's a bunch of hidden money all over in this. Now, somebody on this particular job, they got ahead of us, and they kind of knew what they were doing. So they got a mother load of the copper. If you hear that noise in the back, we broke all these coolers just a few minutes ago. My guys had some glass therapy, and we busted every cooler in here. So you might ask, why are you doing that? It's a waste of time. It really isn't, because what we're going to do is we're going to take all of that aluminum off of these doors, and we're going to recycle it as extruded aluminum. Otherwise, when it goes into the scrapyard, it's at 10 cents a pound. That particular metal, which is extruded aluminum, well, that could be 53 cents a pound. So we'll separate that out. The other thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring a Bobcat in here. I'm going to flip these things over, and I'm going to rip the bottoms of them off, and we're going to take the cooling systems off of them. So once we get the copper out of them, it's a winner chicken dinner. There's a ton of other metal in here. We're putting that in the dumpster in the back, and the guys pulled down all of these ceiling tiles, and they're going to be cleaning that up today. They did it on Friday at the end of the day. They just went around and popped them. If you turn around and you look at the copper in the ceilings, once we get all that copper rolled up and put into pop bins, it'll be about $100 to $150 per 55-gallon can. So now the tension here is we got this job and we didn't give a credit. Okay, the guy said, don't give us the credit, we're gonna take what we can. Well, some other guy who was smart kind of got in here and figured out, hey, I'm gonna get in before these guys and get all this copper. Now, I don't know that he paid this guy anything for it. So, but what it did is this delayed the job because we would have been in here and already scrapped this out. So we're gonna start scrapping this one out today. We knocked all the windows out for fun. We do gotta get the windows out of our way so we can scrap the aluminum. It's gonna take us about a month to pull this off, but we're gonna take this whole store. There's gonna be no ceiling in it. The only thing left in the ceiling is gonna be the sprinkler system. All the coolers will be gone, all the drywall will be gone. They call it white boxing. This wall behind us will be completely gone as well. All right, well, the guys really enjoyed Glass Therapy Day. We enjoyed it so much. It was such a good time to knock all that glass out. Thank God we need to actually do that because it took us an hour. Please watch our next video. Please subscribe and hit the like button.